Period.
Hello, everybody. Hold on.
Wait.
Sorry, I need to get back into like a good.
Yeah, and let me take this off.
But you have COVID.
Face reveal.
No, hold on. Have you heard about stories, or has anyone told you? Let's say like I'm trying to think of a name that none of us know. No. Let's say I'm not saying it to you. Let's like someone comes up to you and they're like, "Oh my God, I've never seen Justin without a mask. He's low-key ugly." Have you heard that? I'm not trying to say like you're ugly.
But now I'm
like,
self-conscious. You think people think
like, let's say somebody random comes up, not somebody random, but somebody you work with, and then they say another coworker, like they've never seen them without a mask, and they're like, you know what, she's kind of like low-key ugly.
Okay, who says that about their coworkers? That's so mean.
Okay, but what if they are low-key ugly?
Then I'd keep it in my head and I'll be like, damn, they ugly, put the mask back on.
I think, but then like, what if you feel like you know how when coworkers don't like each other and then like they finally reveal like, hey, I don't like her, and then you're like, oh my God, I don't like her either.
Like, do they tell each other that they don't like each other? Because that's very honest.
Not tell each other they like each other, but like, let's say you and me, and then like a third coworker, and then I'm like, and then you're like, I don't like her, and then I finally feel like ready to like put my walls down and be like, oh my God, I don't like her either.
Yeah,
and then
either. Wait. Okay, no, I feel you. Like that one person who you don't like, and then it turns out everyone doesn't like them.
Exactly. But then like everyone like,
are you talking about someone specific?
No, I'm just trying to say like, I think that's what it's all like. Or
okay,
maybe I am.
How does this factor into the whole taking off my mask thing? Like everyone.
I'm trying to say like everyone thought she was ugly.
That's so sad though. Imagine like.
But like, what if she is, or they, or
Isn't
he?
She ugly?
Anyways, yeah, you took off your mask to make a movement.
Yeah, I am anti.
Ew. This podcast has been canceled until further notice.
Further notice starting now.
I think effective immediately is such a power move.
Effective immediately.
Yeah.
Effective now.
Effective like right now.
When we use effective immediately, like
no comment.
Effective immediately. Okay, let's get into it.
Anyways, this is episode 16. Welcome to episode 16.
Thanks for coming to our Sweet 16.
Sweet 16.
What kind of food are we having?
I don't know. What is that, a bug?
Where? Oh my God, where?
No,
where?
nowhere
Get
near.
it off me. Get it off me.
It's nowhere near you.
Oh my God.
It's weird. It looks like a fly, but a huge fly.
Okay, at my Sweet 16, I want
What do you think a Sweet 16 consists of?
I mean, I think it's like a wedding, but no one's getting married, I feel. Or like
I feel like if you have a Sweet 16, you're a type.
Is Sweet 16 exclusive to girls?
I think
it feels like a
in
girl
2022
thing. Sorry, that sounds very antiquated. Yeah.
But like
traditionally
it's between a girl.
Okay, so the girl is getting married to 16.
16 candles?
16. Isn't that a Taylor Swift song, right?
No, 15.
Oh.
Wrong ear.
Wait, Taylor Swift celebrates the quince?
No, the song 15 is like kind of symbolizing when she went into high school.
Oh, I went to high school at like
14.
Yeah, 14.
Maybe she flunked.
Okay, wait, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah, Sweet 16s. That's I never had one.
Me neither.
No.
Because what I'm trying to say is, and like I've been saying, if you have a Sweet 16, I feel like you're a type.
I mean, a lot of people have Sweet 16s. Well, not everyone, though.
Oh, really? I've never met... I think I've only met one person who had a Sweet 16, and she was a type.
Like, what do you mean? Like a type A, type B,
type B, and the B stands for bitch.
Period.
It is.
That was
welcome.
Smooth. If you've never been here before...
Hi.
We've won several awards.
I have several accolades. Alkaline water.
Accolades.
Accolades.
Altoids.
Ew.
You don't like Altoids?
I don't know. I never really had one.
Here, let me grab my purse. You want one?
Because like anytime anyone busts out an Altoid bin, it's not Altoids. It's like bobby pins.
Bobby pins. Millie Bobby Pin.
Millie Bobby Brown. It's such a good name. Like, if you have a good name, I feel like you're destined for like stardom.
Millie Bobby Brown. Every time I say her name, I know like Millie Rock.
The Millie Rock.
Yeah, the Millie Rock. But that dance is outdated. Oh my god, I was watching a TikTok and this guy did this. What is this called?
That's ancient.
Sadio.
The whip.
Yes, the whip. And watching it. Nene.
That's like 2016.
Oh,
By the way,
2016.
I was watching. I think it was a show. It was Blackish, and they were like 2019, and I was like, wait a minute, that was years ago.
That's like 3 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It didn't hit me until I was like, wait, that's been a few years ago.
Yeah. I mean, it's not super long ago.
It's not super long ago, but just when you like start thinking about time and space and life, you just like,
yeah. I had the same thing happen to me today. This is not a political talk show, at least not yet. But I was looking up when gay marriage was legalized, and it was legalized only in 2015. Yeah, and I feel like that was like yesterday.
Exactly. Not yesterday, but you feel like it was so long ago.
Yeah, but it was literally yesterday. That's crazy.
Exactly. It was still when Barack Obama was like president.
Thanks, Obama. You know, Michelle Obama actually got really like depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone knows that, right?
Also, Michelle Obama shared like a really like touching story about like the day that it was legalized. Apparently, they like lit rainbow lights on the White House, and she's like, I have to go see it. Like, I have to go see it. And she like she couldn't, obviously, because of Secret Service and all that. So with her daughter, I think she like snuck out a little bit so she can see it. And I'm like, that's so touching.
Yeah, that is so wholesome.
Yeah,
she's an ally for sure.
Well, I mean, like, if you're lighting up my house with rainbow lights, I want to see.
It's the LGBT support for me. It's the eat your vegetables for me, right? She wanted like kids to eat their vegetables. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, let's get into the real shit.
Okay.
That's appropriate. Sound guy, can you
get new sound?
Actually, I'm gonna. I think our budget is increasing by like $5, so we might be able to like get new sounds.
The show's over now.
So lately, I have.
Anyways, how are you feeling? We
God.
haven't. I feel like when's the last time we saw each other?
God, like 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Like a week ago.
I mean, yeah, we've been having our own moves.
Because it's summer.
It is summer.
We're making moves.
But like usually summer we like go out a lot. I mean, usually summer I have vacation.
When have you
like last summer. What do you mean?
You've never.
Like from school.
Oh.
Like from school.
I thought you meant like a vacation trip.
Oh, I haven't been on a good vacation.
That sounds like what?
I think last year was 2021. Last year, I don't know if I was working.
You were, but we were also like, I think 2021, because 2020 we didn't really do anything, so 2021 was when we made that list.
Yes.
And we committed.
We
remember?
Had a list? Oh my god, we need to open that list again.
No, it's over.
Please?
Summer's practically over.
It's not over, it's just starting. Your life is just beginning.
Okay, but summer's just ending. Anyways, how are you feeling?
I've been feeling okay. Like mentally, I told this to my coworker. Mentally, I'm okay, but physically, I'm tired. Like,
and it's okay to be tired. You're old. Getting older.
Fuck you. Excuse me. How old?
I worded that wrong.
Am I old?
We're just getting older. Like today, I took a nap.
Old. Damn, you're taking naps already?
Yeah.
Just kidding. How long do you take naps for?
I think no, I don't regularly take naps, but today I was like feeling like a little sleepy, so I'm like, I'm gonna take a nap. And it was like I think 30 minutes.
Yeah. Like, you know how like people like walk upstairs just like, these legs just don't work like they used to before. Sorry.
I jump roped with my weighted jump rope recently. I've been jump roping just with the normal. My back hurts.
Oh my god.
I'm carrying.
That's terrible.
I'm getting old.
I think you need to work your core to make your back better.
I think I just did it for too long. You know how they say like do it in small intervals? I definitely did it for a long time.
Oh no, you're definitely breaking your back.
Yeah. Breaking backs. I'm breaking backs.
Step on a crack, I break your mama's back.
Anyways.
Okay. God, where was I going with this?
How
I was
are
gonna,
you
sorry,
feeling? Answer the question and
Okay.
don't avoid that.
Okay, I'm feeling honestly stressed because lately in my family, I mean, since I've been growing up, the whole time I've grew up with my family, and I don't know if this just pertains to like mine or I don't know if you relate, but we can get into that. But like whenever there's conflict, there was never a role model for how to solve conflict or how to maturely handle an argument. And so, like in this case, we had kind of a kerfuffle between me and my sibling, and she's a bit older. I don't think she watches this podcast, so it's whatever. She's like 8 years older than me, and we had kind of like a behind the scenes like tension.
Behind the scenes tension, as in like your parents didn't know.
No, my parents definitely knew.
Oh, okay.
And in fact, my parents sided with me. But all this happened like there was no resolution. Like this tension has been going on for probably like a good month or even more than that, more than a month. And the thing with my family is we don't talk about it. Like they'd rather sweep it under the rug. They'd rather pretend it didn't happen and let time pass. But it doesn't solve anything.
Do you think that it's maybe not that? Do you think like your parents don't want to talk about it because they want you guys to resolve it on your own?
Gosh, that means taking responsibility.
And I don't like that.
No. Okay, well, actually, I would bet, like, if I proposed to my parents, hey, I'm going to talk to my sister about this, they're going to be like, no, don't bring it up.
Oh.
Like,
maybe,
they wouldn't want me to.
I see that too. It's like they don't want to, like, jiggle the cup.
Yeah, even though the cup has a lot of bruises on it and it's bleeding, and we're not going to put a Band-Aid on it. We're just going to just let it fucking bleed.
Yeah.
And even same thing happens, like, not just between me and my sister, but like amongst all of us. And I mean, not like we're a dysfunctional family, but sometimes we have like our arguments and disagreements. But there was never like, I can never recall a time where we sat down and actually like talked. Yeah, which I feel like it's something that I want to change.
Yes.
But I'm not. Like the status quo right now is probably going to stay the status quo until like we're all gone from this earth. But I think that's just how my family was raised.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
I'm trying to like not resolve this for you, but like make it easier. So what if you don't talk to your parents and just solve it with your sister as adults? Do you think that would be possible?
It would. It just like the vibe that I'm getting from my sister is like, okay, so the whole argument, and I think objectively, if people were to judge it, they would say my sister caused the problem. Okay. And I know this is my bias because I'm the other on the other
You're
side,
the
but
other party.
I'm so inclined to say that my sister caused the problem, and I'm like, it's unfair for me to have to step up and resolve and start that conversation.
But somebody has to.
Somebody has to. You're right. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who.
But
somebody
also,
has
like,
to.
somebody has to. But why does it have to be the person that like was in the right?
Yeah. Why doesn't it have to be the victim that has to?
But also, like, that's an adult thing.
You're right.
Quote unquote.
It's just obviously the more time passes, the farther away I get from comfortably reopening that wound.
Do you think like as more time passes, the more times like, okay, I'm over it, and then like the issue gets resolved, but the issue just like passes.
Yes, it
just disappears.
Yeah, it just floats down the river and away from our view, and we eventually, and that's how it's always been within my household, and that kind of still remains even when my sister's out of the house, like that idea and philosophy of like, we're not going to talk about it because they'd rather not face the emotional like negative part of it and just pretend everything's fine.
Yeah,
like everything's fine.
Yeah.
But no, really, and this happens not just within my family, but like with my extended family, like my cousins and my aunts. Sorry, I'm putting all my fucking family on blast because I think this is a thing with like Asian families,
with ethnic families, that
really
general.
Yeah.
And I think it's just like with people in general too. Like people like don't, and I think that's like I've said it before. I think good communication is slept on because nobody wants to talk about it like adults. And I feel like that's what people need to do. Talk about their problems as adults and be like let's say like I come to you about a problem and you're gonna like, if I come to you, you're gonna think I'm attacking you, but you know what? Your mind needs to be open. for me to see that I'm not attacking you. I'm trying to have a civilized conversation.
Yes.
And unfortunately, people don't see that.
Yes, and people take it so, and I might be a hypocrite in saying this.
Yeah.
Yes, I might be a hypocrite in saying this,
Same.
but
Yeah.
I take things personally as well. Like way too much because I'm sensitive.
You may have to. You are maybe sounding like a hypocrite because that's the way you were raised, or that's the way you were. What's the thing?
Like conditioned.
Yes. Like programmed. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how do I like dismantle that and like undo it? You know,
just have to
it's
keep
been
doing
years.
it.
Okay, so I just have
You
to.
just have to do it.
I just have
and
to
keep
confront.
doing it. Yeah.
I just have to. Yeah.
But like confront in a way and be like, hey, like I don't mean to like put you on blast. I don't want to like blah blah blah. I just want this issue to get resolved.
Yeah.
Because like I don't want to deal with it anymore. I don't want to see it anymore.
Yeah, I just hate it because it feels like, you know, in those shows, like Keeping Up with Kardashian or some shit, it's like there's like
the dramatic
tension.
music.
Yes, and they walk into the room and they like sit down on the couch and like look, or like they're at dinner or
That's what
something
you have to
and
do,
they
I
pop
think.
it.
That's what you have to do. I think.
God, but then there's also like that I can stick with the status quo and not do anything.
And not do anything, and it'll eventually
I know.
disappear, and life
Yeah.
will be normal.
Yeah, and for me, I mean, and maybe like it might be just easier to just say like confront right now.
It might be easier, but it might be also be easier just to do nothing, and that's the sad part of life.
Yeah. And that can speak to, anyways, that can speak to a lot of things. Yeah, it speaks huge volumes, tremendous
The
volumes.
volume in this bus is astronomical.
But yeah, I still haven't figured out like what I'm going to do.
I still haven't figured out myself. Yeah.
It's just like, it sucks because, I don't know, I just wish everything was good and like nice and happy, but obviously that's not the case.
But
with
obviously that's
humans.
not life, because if that was life, then Jesus would still be alive.
Period.
Someone said that to me.
Who said that to you?
I saw it on a TV show.
Like an evangelical TV show?
No, it was some weird court show that my mom is watching. First of all, the judge isn't even a judge because he's like literally judging people, but I don't think
Isn't
that's
that
what
what
a
judges for?
I think a judge is supposed to be there for like
Make a decision?
to make a decision, and it's such a weird show. And then apparently the episode that my mom was watching was like the guy who was a witch, the guy being like sued was a witch. And then
Sorry, I'm like drinking a Starbucks drink and there's food in it and it's getting stuck through the hole. Sorry, keep going.
anyways, and then the judge, he was like, if you're an actual witch, you would kill my mother-in-law or something like that. I was like, what is this?
This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is real people?
These are. I think it's dated. It looks dated. It looks like it was like recorded on a VHS tape. Anyways, that's what my mom is watching.
What's a VHS tape?
What does VHS stand for?
Shoot.
Video
home?
Video home system.
Oh, wait. Because you only play it at home.
Yeah.
You don't go to the movie theater and they pop a shit in the VHS.
Maybe they do.
I think nowadays, don't they? Like, it's just digital, right? They just put in
Yeah.
a USB drive. Like the
Hey,
theater
imagine
boys.
like Sony or Netflix comes into the like
I think that's what they do.
into the movie theater, and they like open up the suitcase and it's just a little USB.
I think that's kind of how it is now.
I wish it was like that. I hope it is. Don't ruin it for me.
Maybe I just has to get a job as a theater boy. I've always wanted to do that. It seems like such a romantic.
It seems like a good job,
Like,
but
just
then I also
chilling
just
and,
go to the movie theater and I see that they're miserable, and I'm like,
That also, yeah, it also looks. And working in the ticket box, like, gosh, it's like a fish tank in there.
but also like all these people are like yelling at you. It's like the
God.
movie's not good. And it's like, okay, that's not my fault.
Do people say that?
Probably.
I've never done that. Like, I've seen trash
I've seen
movies.
people who are like, I didn't like the movie, and then they get refunds.
Imagine taking out your anger on. They get refunds.
They get refunds.
Oh my god, that's like me riding like a shitty ride at like Disneyland and then asking for a
getting a
refund.
refund.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least they're being more open and communicative than my
but
family
maybe
does with each
But
other.
maybe that's how life is supposed to be. You're supposed to be open and communicative.
I know.
To get what you want, because if you never communicate what you want, you're never gonna get what you want.
And maybe this has to do with my values, because maybe I don't exactly value.
What you want?
No, I
Or
mean I value what I
yourself?
want. I guess
Or communication.
family relations.
Oh.
Yeah. Like if it's not worth it to me, then I won't do it. Like if it's
you're
not.
the type of person who's like, what's in it for me?
Stop.
Are
I'm being
you?
read. I'm being read like a book. Stop.
Sorry.
No, keep going, please. This is interesting.
But I feel like that's what people need to do too. You need to like
I mean,
learn.
I do.
You need to learn what you do wrong to better yourself. No?
I mean, I am in it for myself. I mean, not like I don't do that for all my decisions, but in tough decisions like this,
like
I look out for myself. Okay, you know what? Go ahead.
No.
Shoot me.
With words.
Yeah, that's what you're literally doing.
Oh.
Actually, my therapist did bring that up to me, that I do.
Isn't that like what most therapists is? They call you out on your problems and you cry in their office and then you pay them.
Okay, well, like, yeah, what's in it for me? Like,
what's in it for me?
I'm so selfish.
That's true. It's like, what's in it for me? Because that's how you're supposed to live life too. It's like, what's in it for me? I'm looking out for myself and what's good for me.
Yes, and I mean, I remember growing up and being told, like, do, like, what's good for you. Like, I don't know. I was never really taught to be selfless, which is really terrible.
Ooh, that's a good topic. Write it down.
Selfless. Yeah. Being selfless. That's deep. But yeah, like for me, I don't know, resolving issues between my sibling or with my parents, like what, like for what?
I feel like you just have to like.
I don't know if I value family. I feel so shitty.
Maybe you should stop talking.
Yeah, maybe I should like keep this all in my head and save it for my therapist.
Go talk about. Yeah, I was gonna say talk to a professional about this because like I know nothing.
Because I already said all that shit on the record. I just want to say like I don't hate my family. Like we're like besides these little things that I can focus on.
Family's a love and hate relationship.
It is a love and hate relationship, and they're still gonna love me and support me, and we're all gonna love and support each other no matter what. Like I don't think anyone's disowning anyone in my household, at least yet. But sorry.
Be nice.
Oh, has that happened with yours?
Keep going.
No, I mean I like when I zoom in on the little things, it's kind of ugly. And I mean it's up to me. I feel like a lot of time to do something about it because no one else will. I just feel like a very emotional person. And
I think it's also like not to jerk, but
no, go ahead.
Oh, you just said it, and then I apologize for interrupting, and I lost it. If you think like that, like, oh, it's up to me to fix these, and if I don't fix them, then it's like it's never gonna be fixed. I've heard that's a very negative image to put in your head.
It is
because then you just
it's a lot of responsibility.
You put a lot of pressure on yourself.
It's a lot of weight. Yes,
and a professional told me that.
Yes,
because I think this is a topic for a professional.
Yes. Yeah, this podcast ain't that deep. It's not that deep.
It's not that deep. I love that term.
It's not that deep. It really isn't though. Like when I look at it. But yeah, I had another therapist tell me the same thing. Like I think it's better to just like leave the door open. Like if anyone wants to,
resolve it, they'll resolve it.
Yeah. If anyone wants to join me in changing to be a better person, then welcome in. But I feel like everyone else, yes. But like I'm not gonna stress myself over hoping like they're going to agree, and just do nothing is basically what I'm going to do.
What's that thing you said about how lying is?
Oh, like a way of, I don't know. Is lying? I asked. Is lying the same as keeping a secret?
No. Something that's a good thought to have. But lying is a way of protecting yourself.
Oh yes, lying is done out of fear.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like like I was conditioned, and this is like facts, but
facts.
Like I was conditioned to, for example, pressure to get good grades. I would lie sometimes and say I did good on this when really I flunked it.
Do you think that's considered a white lie?
Okay, a white lie. White lies. What is that?
Like a lie. I don't know how to describe it, but when people are like, I just said a little white lie, like saying that you're like saying, I don't know what's considered a white lie. I'm trying to get an example.
Like oh, you look pretty today.
I don't know if that's a white lie. I think a white lie is like an innocent lie that nobody will get hurt from. That's a good way to put it.
Like a legit lie, but
you're meant to it. I don't know how.
Sorry, I'm confusing it because I know that
a white lie is like just a tiny lie that no one's gonna get harmed from.
But it's still a lie.
But it's still a lie. But that's why they call it a white lie.
It's like saying
a little white lie.
Yes. It's like I'm at the dinner table and they're like, "Is the food good?" I'm like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,"
and you're like,
and that didn't hurt anyone.
But you didn't like it, but you wanted to say it just to make them feel good. But you're also like,
I mean, my stomach's gonna be hurting the next day.
exactly.
Yeah, because you'd rather keep the peace.
Because you know the dinner's gonna be over soon.
Yes. Yes. Gosh, I mean, that was back then. I mean, nowadays I think I still do like lie out of fear. Like, currently at my job, I think this is fine to talk about. But like in terms of like being new to my job and having these expectations of like, I don't know, I put it in my head that I'm expected to do amazing and do everything perfect, which is so unrealistic because I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I end up lying like, or I end up lying by not saying anything. I end up lying by withholding information like I don't know what this is.
I don't
and
know.
pretending like I know what I'm doing. Is that a lie? Am I lying by not saying anything?
You're, because I've also heard people say like you're not lying, but you're not being truthful, which is like, okay, so I'm lying.
Gosh, because you could like say
lying
something and lie.
So complicated.
Okay,
first of all, I do want to say,
is that what we call keeping a secret? Then, if you're not saying anything, isn't that literally what keeping a secret is?
I'm keeping it a secret by like lying.
And that is
no,
lying
I feel like you're keeping it a secret.
Right?
You're not letting anybody know. And if you're not letting anybody know, you're going to commit lies by saying like, oh, I'm okay. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh my God. Period. Wait, what you just said, like, yeah, I'm okay. That's like, that was totally me when I was like super depressed.
Yeah,
and, like,
you're lying to yourself and you're keeping it a secret that you're sad.
And I think in a way it is a defense mechanism.
Exactly.
Because I mean, fake it to make it kind of thing, or like if I keep telling myself like I'm doing okay, like I'll get through it. But it can also be kind of toxic.
Lying is toxic. That's why I brought it up. How I just think like lying, because if you're not being honest, you're kind of betraying yourself. And I think like as you grow up, you need to be you need to learn, but you should learn how to like respect yourself by not lying and telling people like this is how I actually feel.
Yeah.
That's why I called lying childish, but also like sometimes we slip up and we say little lies. Like I'm sick, I can't come into work.
Okay, that's a white lie.
I don't know. Sure.
Oh no, I've definitely done that. Gosh. So you think we should always be truthful? Is that where you like stand?
That's where I stand. I feel like you owe it to yourself to be truthful to people, because if you're not, then you're just like, then what for?
Yeah. It honestly sometimes lying like puts me in really like unnecessary stress.
Exactly.
That
See,
no one knows that I'm going
toxic.
through because I lied. Yeah.
That's why it's toxic, because you're gonna put yourself through all the stress, and for what?
Yeah. And like now that I think back to the situation I just talked about, like with my family and my sibling, like if I was just truthful from the beginning and I just was straight up,
it all came full circle.
Yeah, if I just straight up from the beginning, like the very beginning, if I was like, hey, this is this is making me uncomfortable. This is why I'm hurt. Blah 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 blah, and it would save me from all this tension and thinking and discomfort by holding it in and not saying anything.
See?
And in a way that is not being truthful. If I'm like not saying anything.
And I think being truthful is the first step of having good communication.
Yep. But the thing is, like, some people just don't want to hurt each other's feelings.
That's why I think what lies are for.
Yes, because you assume that people are going to take it personally, or you assume that people are going to have negative reactions.
Yeah.
Like we do the worst case scenario.
But also, if you know they're going to have negative reaction, then why did you do it in the first place?
Because I'm a human.
True.
Okay, like example, like what did I do? Like I'm trying not to think of a real situation so I don't like dox myself.
We're gonna be here for a while.
Let's say let's say I accidentally let's say I took
Stole something.
Stole something without asking someone. Like I took I ate someone else's food in the fridge, right? And then let's say that person comes up to me and they're like, "Hey, do you know where my food went?" And I'd be like, "I don't know where it went actually. Yeah, I don't. Sorry." But in my mind, I'm like, oh God, I ate all this
I
food.
ate it.
I ate it.
But then you could have been honest with them and be like, oh my God, I didn't know it was yours and I ate it. I'm so sorry.
Yes, but then I'm scared if I say that, then they're going to have like a really negative emotion on me because I did something that I wasn't supposed to do in the first place.
A coping mechanism, and that's like you put that shield up because you're so scared of how people have reacted in the past to what you've done.
Yes. And kind of giving a negative vibe. Like I don't want to be like a killjoy.
Yeah.
Or like a party pooper. Or like I'd rather them just not know.
Or you could have been like, oh, somebody ate your food. Did you bring other food? Like we can go out and we can get lunch on me.
That's like gaslighting. That's like
gaslight girl boss gatekeep.
This sounds like a Reddit thread where it's like I've been eating my coworker's lunch for the past month and I've just been taking them out for food to make them think that.
To make them feel bad. And it's a little white lie. It's like you don't have to ever tell them, but they're gonna like you because you bought them lunch and you made their day better.
Yeah, but I feel like.
Or you could just be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Yes. I can take you out for lunch.
Yes, I feel like the mental gymnastics that you have to do with the lie is so much.
Such a short time.
Yes.
It's not like the movies where it just all pauses in your head for like 5 minutes.
Nope, it gets stretched over years and years and years. And okay, anyways.
Are you okay?
I'm traumatized.
Okay. People call me blabbermouth, but you know what? I just say what I heard because I don't want to keep a secret because I've seen what secrets can do. And I'm just like, I'm just going to say it because people deserve to hear what other people are saying behind their back.
I mean, these are other people's things people are saying about other people, not you necessarily.
It can be that, but then it can also be like, not pertaining to what they said about the person. It just be like, oh my God, like, let's say we're having a conversation and then I go to other people and I'm like, oh my God, I really had a really good conversation and they said this, this, and this, and this, and this.
Yes.
I'm not blabbing. I'm saying what I did because I'm being honest, because living an honest life is just a weightless life and you're flowing through it.
Okay, scenario. Let's say let's say we're like besties, which we are, but like let's say we're besties.
I gotta go.
And this and I tell you, I totally like cheated on my girlfriend. Like I totally messed with another girl.
See, I'm not gonna do that. Like people tell me things and they're like, don't tell them. Yeah. I'm not gonna do that.
You're not gonna tell them.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a good friend and I'm gonna
So you're gonna keep the secret.
I'm gonna keep the secret.
Okay.
But it's also not a secret. But it's also a secret.
What if this person that I cheated on was like one of your best friends?
I would be and that's where it's like it's so much pressure and it's so much to think about and it's like I don't want to do this. So I remove myself from the conversation.
That's smart.
In the situation.
Yeah, and you don't have to deal with any of that. Yeah.
So I don't have to deal with it because it's not my problem to deal with, it's yours.
Damn.
Because you're the one that cheated.
It's clearly her problem. She was ugly. Maybe if she was cuter.
Have you heard? I think I told you. It's like, is it really a cheating? What was the scenario? It's like, is the person really a home wrecker when the home was already wrecked?
Damn. Until he gets her pregnant. Okay. Right? Because they're, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if this is only reality TV, but like couples who get cheated on, but then they end up having a baby and they're like, oh, we have to like get married or stay together because of the child.
But also like maybe they were already out of love with the person.
Oh, God, that's terrible.
But also like there's our situations when they're like lying to each other, saying like we're in love. And then the home wrecker comes. And then it's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
Because one person is lying to someone. Who is it? I don't know.
You are not the father. We need to make that a sound, actually. Going back to keeping secrets, like I think about coming out as what?
No, because you made fun of me for saying that term.
What? Coming out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you were like, I'm coming out of.
I'm coming out of my house.
Yeah, I'm like, haha, hee hee, haha. Like, I thought that was keeping a secret, like being gay.
I mean, you are in a way keeping
What?
a secret.
I am, yeah, in a way. I'm keeping a secret forever.
And how did it feel like telling everyone?
People.
It's like, oh my god, I can be myself.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm so free.
Yes.
See,
Period.
Secrets.
It's liberating.
Revealing a secret is liberating.
Okay, let me spill my secrets right now.
Okay, go for it.
See, like I don't know, like unless I feel like a secret will really will help you learn about me, then I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know until you
like you have secrets, right?
The secrets.
You have
I don't
secrets.
know.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
What are you
I
hiding?
have a secret?
You look like you're hiding something.
Am I hiding something?
Yeah.
Money.
What do you?
I'm not.
I'm
hiding
secretly a millionaire.
I'm secretly rich. See,
I'm
and the fact that I have
poor.
to be like, do I have a secret? Is because I don't.
You're
have
so
secrets.
truthful.
Because I'm truthful.
Okay.
Because that's how life.
Okay,
should
look
be
at this
lived.
martyr over here.
I'm a martyr, Mother Teresa.
You are actually you're actually a really good person.
Because I don't have secrets.
That's
cheers.
Cheers, queers.
Cheers.
That's making me think now. Like, I mean, besides being gay, I don't think I have any other secrets.
Because we're good people.
Besides my secret
Because
recipe,
we're good people.
we're good people. Sorry, audio listeners, I'm having my hands in prayer.
Prayer emoji.
Prayer emoji.
I have them in prayer emoji stance. Imagine the church is like, now put your hands in prayer emoji.
Okay. Anyways, this is getting ridiculous.
This is getting ridiculous. I feel like I was a voice of reason in this podcast, which is very rare.
Yeah, you're like the therapist. You're very you did not go off the rails. You steered
no,
us
it's
on
very
it.
rare.
Yeah, I was the.
You were the one going off the rails. You have secrets to keep. You have people you made mad.
Okay, well, I guess I'll have to say what I take away from this because I'm the one learning here.
Yeah, you're the one learning here.
I think I'll be truthful from now on.
You should just try to be truthful.
I should try, like from the
because
start.
I feel like if when people are like, I'm going to be this, they set themselves off for failure because they think they're gonna go from 0 to 100.
I'm not, and
it's not. It needs to go step by step by step.
Okay, next time I get an argument with someone,
I'll try to say something because we're human. We make flaws, and sometimes we don't do it because we were so like conditioned to do this thing.
Yeah. Fuck the patriarchy. We're dismantling society right now, and it starts
Fuck the
here.
patriarchy is a Taylor Swift lyric.
Okay, she said it like it was like one line. It's like she's not like a.
She didn't invent it.
I mean, you have any more secrets to spill? Oh, sorry,
No.
you have none.
I have none.
Maybe
Do you want my social security number? I can give it to you. Because I memorized it at the top of my head. I don't know my PIN number because I always have to double think about it. Because I don't know it for some reason.
You like your PIN number to your card?
My card, I have to double think. Like when the PIN thing pops up, I'm like, oh, fuck. And I'm like,
even to you, it's a secret.
And then I put my ADT code. And I'm like, wait, that's not it.
Okay, one more secret. I actually don't. Sorry, I was really digging in there to see if I have anything.
Because we don't have secrets. Because we have nothing to hide. We're an open book.
Yeah, and you can read me very, very well.
Apparently I can. Anyways. Live honestly.
Live free. Live, laugh, love.
Eat, pray, love. Maybe it's Maybelline. Okay.